We got to have 2, 3 adult turn marshals. We got to have them fast and quick because these guys going to be squeezing on the trigger. We got to have another good adult turn marshal. Another good adult turn marshal. Ricky Abrams. We got to have one in the middle. A good, fast turn marshal. Aaron said he'll do it. He's been doing it. He was fast. All right, they're going to go back to back. All right. When you guys are ready, let's roll them off nice and slow. Go ahead and make a couple practice laps. All right. Let's go ahead and line them up. That number 1 spot, Brandon Walburn. Number 2 spot is Jalen Whittingale. Number 3 spot, Kagan Platt. Number 4 is Crew Walburn. Number 5 is Dylan Holt. Kobe Rigsby in that 6. 7, Jackson Garst. 8th is Jaybird. Alex Boyd 9th. Let's go ahead and double file 1 complete lap, and we're going green out of 4. 1 complete lap. 50 laps. Restack, 50 laps again. When you're ready. These are the best. They're going for 1,000. Brandon gets the early jump. Now you got Kagan. Kagan's right there. Now Jalen Whitgill tucks in on it. Now Jackson Garst. He from 7th. He went to 4th. Now they're going to get rolling. Now Brandon Walburn. He's in that top spot. Now Kagan Platt. Kagan Platt's right there. Jalen Whitgill pokes the nose right there. Now Brandon Walburn. Oh, and Jalen gets a suck up on it too. And Chris Morgan is coming. "46 laps left. Brandon Walburn starting to open up. Brandon Walburn, Jalen Whitgill. They're laying down some heater laps. Now Brandon Walburn. They're at a 7-3, 7-4, 7-5. Chris Morgan is coming. He just set the fastest lap. That is Captain Chris Morgan. He is all over Jackson Garst. He gets a little bit sideways. Now Jalen Whitgill is poking in. Now Chris Morgan. Oh, there's a mishap. Now Chris Morgan and Jalen Whitgill. He gets her. Oh, they're punching it. They're right there. Oh, wow. And your leader spins out. And Chris Morgan is in 2nd place. Oh, and your 4th place spins out. Oh, wow. Jackson Garst. Chris Morgan, 1 and 2. Now you got Chris Morgan. Went from 8th, 10th to 2nd. Jackson Garst. Jackson Garst. We're only 15 laps in the race. 15 laps are in the race. 7-0 for Chris Morgan. He has the fastest car. He gets underneath him. He takes the lead. That is Chris Morgan. Chris Morgan is going to check out. That's the number 2. Oh, he gets fluttered. Jackson Garst. All right. Now Jackson Garst gets on. Now Jalen Whitgill. 1, 2, and 3. 3, Crew Wahlberg. Wow, this is a good race. Jackson Garst. Crew now, Jalen Wingell. Oh, wow. Chris. They get now Jalen Wingell in that second. Oh, wow, they get tied up. Oh, wow, now Chris Morgan is still out in the lead. He went from 10th to the first place in 25 laps. Chris Morgan has checked out. He has got the fastest lap of the race. Jalen Wingell, Jackson Garst, Crew Wahlberg, 1, 2, now Dylan Holt moved up into that 4th spot. Oh, wow. Chris Morgan, we're down to 23 laps to go to this first session. All right, Chris Morgan, that's the captain. Chris Morgan. Jalen Wingell. Jalen's about a straightaway behind Chris Morgan. Back straightaway. Back straightaway. All right, Chris Morgan. Jalen Wingell. Jackson Garst. Now Chris Morgan has set the, now Jackson Garst. He just went a 7-1. Now Chris Morgan is making headway. He's lapped all the way up to 5th place. Chris Morgan, Jalen Wingell, they're right there. Jalen Wingell, he's in that 2nd spot. Chris Morgan went from 10th to the lead, less than a half of a race. Oh, wow. Now Jalen. Oh, wow, Jalen and Jackson. Now Crew has caught the leader. Now Brandon Walburn. Now Brandon Walburn, this past Crew, they're all right there. Jaybird, Alex, now Alex and Kagan, now they're all right there. We're down to 10 laps to go. Chris Morgan, he's in that top spot. Jalen Wingell, Jackson Garst, Dylan Holt, Crew Wahlberg, Brandon Walburn. Wow, Chris Morgan has checked out. He's a half a straightaway on Jalen Wingell. He is checked out. Fastest car on the track. That's the number 2 car of Chris Morgan. Chris Morgan, Jalen Wingell, Jackson, Dylan, Crew, Brandon, Kagan, Alex, Jaybird, and Kobe Rigsby. That's your running order. We got 3 laps to go for the captain. We're coming down. The popsicle sticks are in the air. He takes the white flag. That is Chris Morgan. Chris Morgan coming around turn. He gets in there. He comes around. He wins the first session. Chris Morgan. He did win. Wow, that was awesome. All right, this is the second flight. If anybody wants to make an adjustment, you can make an adjustment right now. No messing with tires. All right. Wow. Everyone. Wow, if anybody wants to make an adjustment, I'll give you 1 minute. The clock starts now. Chris Morgan said, I don't need no adjustment. Jackson Gars, Dylan Holt, Crew Walburn, Kagan Platt, Brandon Walburn, Alex Boyd, and Jay Bird and Kobe Rigsby. That is it. Time's up. Dylan Holt, Crew Walburn, Kagan Platt, Brandon Walburn, Alex Boyd, and Jay Bird and Kobe Rigsby. All right. This is the next 50 laps. When you're ready, Chris, one complete lap. We're going green out of 4 for $1,000 to win. Nice and easy. This is for all the marbles. We're going green, green, green. Chris Morgan's out to that early lead. That was a good, clean start. Now Jackson Gars. Now Jackson Gars in that second spot. Chris Morgan gets a little bit sideways. Now Jackson Gars. Now Chris Morgan. The fastest car on the track is Jalen Whittingale. Now Jackson Gars is the fastest car on the track. Now he's going to try to put some heat on the captain. That is Chris Morgan. Chris Morgan, Jackson Gars, Jalen. Now Jalen's underneath Jackson Gars. He tucks in. He gets back there. Now Jalen Whittingale. Now Chris Morgan to set the fastest lap. Now Jalen Whittingale. Jalen Whittingale to set the fastest lap of the race. They're both in the 7-1s. Jalen Whittingale. Chris Morgan, that number 2 car. He is getting behind the field of Kobe Rigsby. 7-1, 7-1, 7-2. We're 10 laps in, 40 laps left. Oh, wow, Chris got on. Now Chris is feeling the heat from the 91J of Jalen Whittingale. Jalen Whittingale's right there on the back bumper of Chris Morgan. Oh, we got to spin out. We got to clap. Oh, and Jalen's right there. Oh, wow. And Jalen. Oh, and Chris gets sideways. Chris trying to protect. Now, oh, and Jalen gets underneath Chris. Oh, wow. He cuts him over. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Jalen Whittingale takes the lead. Now he's in the lead. Chris Morgan's in second. Now Jackson Gars is a distant third. Jalen Whittingale, fastest car on the track. Chris Morgan, we're down. We got 18 laps to go. 91J, your reigning champion. The number 2 car is going to try to stop him. 7-1, 7-1, 7-2. Those are your lap times. They are oh. Now Jalen, oh. Now Chris Morgan's got some work to do. Jalen Whittingale, he is about at half track lead. Jalen is starting to stretch it out. Chris Morgan is in second. Jackson Gars third. Crew Walburn, Dylan Holt, Alex, Kagan, Kobe, Jaybird, and Brandon Walburn. That is your running order. And Brandon Walburn, he's going to try to punch it in there. He's trying to get turned around. Now Jackson Gars, now Chris Morgan allowed Jackson Gars to cut in there. We're halfway in. Jackson Gars, now Jackson Gars into 7-1. You got the runner-up. That is Jackson Gars. Now Crew Walburn. He's going to try to get the podium from Chris Morgan. Crew Walburn's in 4th. Now Jalen Wittengale is starting to open up the track. He is about a half track ahead. Jalen Wittengale. He is ran to 7-0. He is at a 7-0. The track is still pretty slick, and he's trying to find the traction. Wow. Jalen Wittengale, Jackson Gars, Chris Morgan, Crew Walburn. We're down to 16 laps to go. Jalen Wittengale. He is about a half track ahead of your runner-up last year, Jackson Gars. Chris Morgan in 2nd, 3rd. Now Crew, with the respect, let Jalen go. Now Crew tucks in behind Jalen Wittengale. We're down to 13 laps left. Now Chris Morgan has caught your runner-up, Jackson Gars. Chris Morgan is right there. Chris Morgan, see if he can steal 2nd place from Jackson Gars. Now you got Jalen Wittengale, Chris Morgan, Jackson Gars. They're all, the top 5 cars are in a 7-1. Jalen Wittengale, Jackson Gars, Chris Walburn, or Chris Morgan, Crew Walburn. That's your running order. Jalen Wittengale. We're less than 10 laps. 8 laps to go. Jalen Wittengale, Jackson Gars. Now Jackson has a little breathing room between Chris Morgan. Jalen Wittengale, Jackson Gars, Chris Morgan, Crew Walburn, top 4. Top 5 is Dylan Holt. We got 5 to go for Jalen Wittengale. He is over a half a track lead of the young trigger. Oh, and Dylan Holt, he gets spun around. Jax, now he's coming around. The popsicle stick's in the air. That is for Jalen Wittengale. That means 2 to go. He's coming around. He's taking the white flag. He's going down the back straightaway. You're reigning champion. You 2-time champion, 3-time champion. Jalen Wittengale wins the $1,000 to win. Congratulations, Jalen Wittengale. Jackson Gars 2nd, Chris Morgan 10th to the lead, and back to 3rd for the last podium spot. Wow, that was some racing. Jalen Wittengale, Jackson Gars, Chris Morgan, Crew Walburn, Dylan Holt, Kagan Platt, Kobe Rigsby, Alex Boyd, and Jaybert, and Brandon Wahlberg. Wow. If anybody thought that was a race, that was a race.